Walking heavy on a broken stone, finding peace when I'm all alone. Dusty boots and a quiet mind, leaving all the heavy weight behind. Sunsets low behind the trees, feeling the chill of the evening breeze. No destination and nowhere to be, just the open road in front of me. Taking it slow, not rushing the pace, finding my own kind of steady space. Standing tall in the quiet air, walking heavy on the broken stone, finding peace when I'm all alone. Dusty boots and a quiet mind, leaving all the heavy weight behind. Every step is a choice I make, learning from every small mistake. Got my hands deep in my coat, sailing steady like a wooden boat. No need to shout to be understood, doing the best that I ever could. Hold the line and I stay right here, watching the shadows disappear. Walking heavy on broken stone, finding peace when I'm all alone. Dusty boots and a quiet mind, leaving all the heavy weight behind. Dusty boots, quiet mind, weight behind. Sending it on like the paper boats, watching it ride as it gently floats. Water is moving and taking it away, leaving the worries of yesterday. Folding the edges so sharp and neat, sitting alone on the quiet street. Rain hits the puddle and makes a stream, waking me up from a heavy dream. Letting it go to the open tide, nothing to carry and nothing to hide. Watching it drift and taking a breath, sending it off like the paper boats, watching it ride as it gently floats. Water is moving and taking it away, leaving the worries of yesterday. Ink on the surface is washing out, washing away all the fear and doubt. Fragile and small in the rushing flow, trusting the current and letting it go. Never trying to pull it back in, losing the battle is how you win. Hands are empty and the mind is clear, watching the paper just disappear. Sending it off like the paper boats, watching it ride as it gently floats. Water is moving and taking it away, leaving the worries of yesterday. Paper boats, let it go, disappear. Follow the ink on the torn up page, walking right out of the iron cage. Nothing to lose and a world to see, writing a story coffee is cold and the room is still. Looking at the view from the windowsill. Thoughts keep moving, won't slow down. Building an empire in a quiet town. Every step is a risk I take. Every move is a rule I break. Standing firm on the edge of the line. Follow the ink on the torn up page. Walking right out of the iron cage. Nothing to lose and a world to see. Writing a story just for me. Dusting off the dirt from yesterday. Finding my own kind of way. Words flow out like a river stream. Living awake inside the dream. Never looking back, I keep my stride. Got nothing left to fold or hide. Turn the page, started up anew. Clearing the smoke for a better view. Follow the ink on the torn up page. Walking right out of the iron cage. Nothing to lose and a world to see. Writing a story just for me. Follow the ink. Turn the page. Story for me. Running my hands on the rough edges. Walking along the sharp ledges. Nothing is perfect and that's fine by me. Rough around the edges but completely free. Splinters and cracks in the wooden beam. Nothing is exactly as it might seem. Wearing the scars like a tailored suit. Strong at the trunk and deep at the root. Polished and shiny never was my style. Taking the dirt road, walking the mile. Embracing the flaws in the open light. Running my hands on the rough edges. Walking along the sharp ledges. Nothing is perfect and that's fine by me. Rough around the edges but completely free. Scratched up boots in a calloused hand. Drawing my lines in the shifting sand. I don't need a filter to soften the tone. Building my kingdom out of broken stone. Perfection is a game that I will never play. Doing my own thing, going my own way. Smooth on the surface is a fragile lie. Keep the edges rough and the spirit high. Running my hands on the rough edges. Walking along the sharp ledges. Nothing is perfect and that's fine by me. Rough around the edges but completely free. Rough edges, fine by me. Completely free. Down with steady hands. Walking across the changing sands. Keep the grip tight and never let go. Building it up nice and slow. Palms are rough from the work I do. Seeing the project all the way through. No shaking now when the pressure is high. Keeping my gaze on the open sky. Focus is sharp and the mind is clear. Pushing away every doubt and fear. Standing my ground in the pouring rain, yeah. Holding it down with steady hands. Walking across the changing sands. cut it just right, working it out in the pale moonlight, crafting a life out of wood and stone, making a space I can call my own. Never distracted by the noise outside, taking my time with the quiet pride. Every small detail is perfectly placed, nothing is ever rushed or chased. Holding it down with steady hands, walking across the changing sands. Keep the grip tight and never let go, building it up nice and slow. Steady hands, never let go, nice and slow. Stand tall where the avenues meet, got the rhythm right under my feet, watching the world just spin around. Roots grow deep into the ground. Yeah. Looking at the faces passing by, questions hidden in a quiet sigh. Hands in my pockets, head down low, figuring out which way to go. No need to run, no need to hide, letting the current be my guide. Taking a moment to feel the breeze. Stand tall where the avenues meet, got the rhythm right under my feet, watching the world just spin around. Roots grow deep into the ground. Every brick got a story to tell, I know this neighborhood too well. Simple days and the quiet nights, keeping the focus on the lights. Moving forward, a steady climb, not fighting with the hands of time. Hold my breath and I take a look, reading the street like an open book. Ooh, stand tall where the avenues meet, got the rhythm right under my feet, watching the world just spin around. Roots grow deep into the ground, deep in the ground. Stand tall, yeah, watch it spin. Building a house with a wooden frame, not caring about the fortune or fame. Just need a roof and a place to rest, giving this life my absolute best. Hammer and nail and a sturdy board, keeping the promises I can't afford. Sweat on my brow, but the work is good, standing exactly where I should. Simple things are the ones that last, leaving the complications in the past. Taking the wheel with a steady grip, building a house with a wooden frame, not caring about the fortune or fame. Just need a roof and a place to rest, giving this life my absolute best. Fire in the heart on a winter night, everything feeling incredibly right. No need for flashing or shining things, just listening to what the quiet brings. Stripping it down to the barest bone, making a castle right out of my own. Steady and true is the way I build a quiet life that is beautifully filled. Building a house with a wooden frame, not caring about the fortune or fame. Just need a roof and a place to rest. Giving this life my absolute best. Wooden frame, absolute best. Place to rest. Walking the earth with the worn out souls, paying the price and paying the tolls. Feet getting heavy, but I don't look back. Keeping my engine right on the track. Gravel is crunching right under my shoe, doing the work that I promised to do. Miles are stretching into endless lines, reading the road and ignoring the signs. No need to stop when the sun goes down, leaving the edge of a quiet town. Breathing the air that is cold and thin. Oh, yeah, walking the earth with the worn out souls, paying the price and paying the tolls. Feet getting heavy, but I don't look back. Keeping my engine right on the track. Is fading from the constant wear, taking the burden that I have to bear. Every single step leaves a mark behind, clearing the fog from a heavy mind. Shoes might break, but the will stay strong, knowing exactly where I belong. Tying the laces and I stand up straight. With the worn out souls, paying the price and paying the tolls. Feet getting heavy, but I don't look back. Keeping my engine right on the track. Worn out souls, don't look back. Right on the track. Living a life with the broken clocks, holding the keys to the heavy locks. Time stands still when you find your space, running my own kind of steady race. Hands on the dial, but but they do not move. Finding my way in a quiet groove. No need to rush and no need to run. Work is over and the day is done. Seconds don't matter when you let them go. Taking it easy and taking it slow. Feeling the rhythm inside my chest. Living a life with the broken clocks. Holding the keys to the heavy locks. Time stands still when you find your space. Running my own kind of steady race. Dust on the face of the glass so clear. Nothing to lose and nothing to fear. Minutes just fade into empty air, leaving behind all the stress and care. Forget the numbers on the rigid wall. I'll catch myself if I ever fall. Owning the moment and nothing more. Opening up a brand new door. Living a life with the broken clocks. Holding the keys to the heavy locks. Time stands still when you find your space. Running my own kind of steady race. Broken clocks, heavy locks, steady race. Walk the line on the gray stone. Building castles out of the unknown. Heavy steps, but the mind flies. Finding truth in the city skies. Sun goes down, shadows stretch out long. I've been riding my life, right and wrong. Not looking for a quick escape, just leaving a mark, taking my own shape. Dust on the boots, clear in the mind, leaving the noise and the rush behind. I breathe in the air, cold and dry. Walk the line on the gray stone. Building castles out of the unknown. Heavy steps, but the mind flies. Finding truth in the city skies. Rhythm hits the sole of my shoe. Every corner paints a different hue. Conversations fade into the street. Right in the pocket, feeling the beat. Time moves fast, I'm slowing it down. Taking a breath, owning the town. No rush, no race, just a steady pace. Right here in this empty space. Walk the line on the gray stone. Building castles out of the unknown. Heavy steps, but the mind flies. Finding truth in the city skies. Step by step, hold the line, taking my time. Walking away from the heavy rain, leaving behind the quiet pain. Footsteps fade on the empty road, carrying light on a heavy load. Leaves fall down, turn into brown. I'm just another face in this town. A deep breath in, letting it out. No more room for the noise and doubt. Washing away what I used to be, opening up what I want to see. Holding on to a simple truth, walking away from the heavy rain, leaving behind the quiet pain. Footsteps fade on the empty road, carrying light on a heavy load. The sky clears up, the gray turns blue. Everything feels a little brand new. Pockets are light, hands are free. Walking the path that belongs to me. Through the trees, the wind blows past. Nothing is ever supposed to last. Keep moving on, steady and slow, learning to just let it go. Walking away from the heavy rain, leaving behind the quiet pain. Footsteps fade on the empty road, carrying light on a heavy load, just fading out. Walking away, steady and slow. Roots dig deep in the cold, hard clay, chasing the clouds right out of the way. Stand like a tree when the weather gets rough, knowing inside that I'm more than enough. Coffee getting cold in the paper cup, looking at the world just waking up. Not a single word that needs to be said, just keeping the focus straight ahead. Building it up from the dirt and stone, walking this path but I'm not alone. Feeling the pulse of the ground below. Roots dig deep in the cold, hard clay, chasing the clouds right out of the way. Stand like a tree when the weather gets rough, knowing inside that I'm more than enough. Hands getting rough from the daily grind, leaving the empty excuses behind. Every single step is a choice I make, holding my own for my own sake. Time keeps ticking on the rusted clock, solid and firm like a heavy rock. I breathe it out and I hold my space, running my own kind of steady race. Dig deep in the cold, hard clay, chasing the clouds right out of the way. Stand like a tree when the weather gets rough, knowing inside that I'm more than enough. Dig deep, weather gets rough. Pockets full of the lessons learned, keeping the respect that I earned. Walking tough on the gravel street, never backing down from the heat. Got a worn out jacket in a steady gaze, navigating through this endless maze. Words mean nothing if the action fails. I'm pushing forward through the gales. No shortcuts on this long ride, keeping my head up with pride. Every scar is a badge I wear. Pockets full of the lessons learned, keeping the respect that I earned. Walking tough on the gravel street, never backing down from the heat. Tire tracks on the dusty ground, silence is the loudest sound. Trusting the gut, keeping it real, knowing exactly how I feel. They try to push, I hold my ground, building it up pound for pound. A strong foundation won't easily break, giving my all for my own sake. Pockets full of the lessons learned, keeping the respect that I earned. Walking tough on the gravel street, never backing down from the heat. Keep the respect, hold the ground, never back down. Turning the lock with the rusty keys, standing strong in the bitter breeze, opening doors that were shut so tight, walking out of the dark and into the light. Dust on the handle and dirt on the floor, looking at things I ignored before, finding the value in a broken piece, waiting for the heavy wind to cease. Nothing is useless if you take the time, a quiet mountain that I need to climb, holding the iron in my steady hand, turning the lock with the rusty keys, standing strong in the bitter breeze, opening doors that were shut so tight, walking out of the dark and into the light. Pockets are heavy with the things I found, keeping my feet on the solid ground. Scratches and dents tell a heavy tale, pushing it forward through the wind and hail. Polished and shiny isn't what I need, planting the root of a quiet seed, turning the handle and I push it wide, stepping away from the things I hide, turning the lock with the rusty keys, standing strong in the bitter breeze, opening doors that were shut so tight, walking out of the dark and into the light. Rusty keys, open doors into the light. Stacking it up now, brick by brick, learning the trade and learning it quick, building a wall that will never fall, standing ready to answer the call. Hands are tired but the spirit is awake, knowing exactly how much I can take. Looking at the work that I've done today, clearing the obstacles out of the way. Solid and firm in the changing wind, knowing exactly where I begin. Taking a breath and I hold it deep. Stacking it up now, brick by brick. Learning the trade and learning it quick. Building a wall that will never fall. Standing ready to answer the call. People talk but the words just fade. Resting a bit in the quiet shade. Focus on the task right in front of me. Simple and plain like an old oak tree. Never stepping back when it gets too hard. Keeping a watch and keeping my guard. Slow and steady wins this game. Not looking for a brand new name. Stacking it up now, brick by brick. Learning the trade and learning it quick. Building a wall that will never fall. Standing ready to answer the call. Looking straight at the empty frames. No pictures left and no more names. Ready to paint a brand new view. Starting it over, fresh and new. Nails on the wall, but nothing hangs there. Just an empty room and a wooden chair. Sweeping the dust from the wooden floor. Closing the chapter, shutting the door. Blank canvas waiting for a steady hand. Drawing the map for an unknown land. Taking a breath and I lift my chin. Looking straight at the empty frames. No pictures left and no more names. Ready to paint a brand new view. Starting it over, fresh and new. Colors are waiting inside my mind, leaving the gray of the past behind. Every stroke is a choice I make, a new foundation for my own sake. No looking back at the faded art, writing a story from a brand new start. Hanging my hopes on the sturdy nails, setting the course and hoisting the sail. Looking straight at the empty frames. No pictures left and no more names. Ready to paint a brand new view. Starting it over, fresh and new. Empty frames, fresh and new. Brand new view. Wearing the jacket with the faded blue. Doing the things that I'm meant to do. Pockets are empty but the spirit is full. Breaking away from the daily pool. Threads getting loose on the right side seam. Living a life that is not just a dream. Walking the block with a steady stride. Got nothing to prove and nothing to hide. Wind blows cold but I feel just fine. Walking straight on the center line. Keeping my head up, looking ahead. Wearing the jacket with the faded blue. Doing the things that I meant to do. Pockets are empty but the spirit Scratches and marks tell where I've been. Losing a few, but I play to win. Sun shines bright on the concrete floor. Walking right through the open door. Fabric gets soft when it gets worn out, leaving behind all the fear and doubt. Comfort is found in the simple things, taking whatever the season brings. Wearing the jacket with the faded blue, doing the things that I'm meant to do. Pockets are empty, but the spirit is full. Breaking away from the daily pull. Faded blue. Spirit is full. Daily pull.
Walking the path where the gravel bites, chasing away all the sleepless nights. Heavy the step, but the spirit is free. Right where I am is where I need to be. Jacket is torn, but it keeps me warm, ready to weather the coming storm. I look straight ahead, never looking down, just another man in a quiet town. Fire inside keeps burning bright, guiding me through the darkest night. Holding my ground, no step back. Walking the path where the gravel bites, chasing away all the sleepless nights. Heavy the step, but the spirit is free. Right where I am is where I need to be. Nothing is given, everything earned. Using the lessons that I have learned. Speaking the truth with the gravelly voice. Walking this road by my own choice. They tried to push, I hold the line. Taking a minute to make it mine. Rough on the edges, but solid at core. Opening up a brand new door. Walking the path where the gravel bites, chasing away all the sleepless nights. Heavy the step, but the spirit is free. Right where I am is where I need to be. Gravel path, hold the line. Spirit is free. Yeah. Sipping the glass of the cold brew, taking a minute to watch the view. Ice hits the glass with a sharp clink. Just needing some time to sit and think. Sun beating down on the hot concrete, finding the shade on a quiet street. Condensation dripping down my hand, drawing circles in the dry sand. No need to hurry and no need to stress, finding some order inside the mess. Cooling it down in the midday heat, sipping the glass of the cold brew, taking a minute to watch the view. Ice hits the glass with a sharp clink. Just needing some time to sit and think. Bitter and strong, just the way I like. Taking up rest from the heavy hike, watching the people just rush on by underneath the heavy and cloudless sky. Take a deep breath and let the ice melt, feeling the best that I've ever felt. Chilling the nerves and calming the brain, shelter away from the heavy rain. Sipping the glass of the cold
Flipping the pages of a hidden book, taking a second and a closer look. Stories untold in the black and white, walking out of the dark and into the light. Dust on the cover and ink on the page, feeling the wisdom that comes with the age. Reading the lines that were left behind, clearing the clutter inside of my mind. Nothing is lost if you know where to search. Steady and calm like a quiet church, holding the truth right in my hand. Flipping the pages of a hidden book, taking a second and a closer look. Stories untold in the black and white, walking out of the dark and into the light. Every chapter got a different tone, navigating through the great unknown, keeping it real and keeping it straight, never believing in luck or fate. Words on the paper, they speak so clear, washing away every ounce of fear. Turn to the end and I see my name, knowing that I'll never be the same. Flipping the pages of a hidden book, taking a second and a closer look. Stories untold in the black and white, walking out of the dark and into the light. Hidden book, closer look into the light. Catching the breath in the silent room, sweeping the past with a heavy broom. Nothing but time in the palm of my hand, drawing a line in the falling sand. Windows are open, the breeze comes through, looking at the sky with a different view. Thoughts slowing down to a quiet crawl, watching the sunlight hit the wall. No need to rush to the finish line, trusting the pace and feeling fine. Taking a seat just to watch the show, catching the breath in the silent room, sweeping the past with a heavy broom. Nothing but time in the palm of my hand, drawing a line in the falling sand. Every ticking second is a gift to keep, waking up slowly from a heavy sleep. Simple and plain is the way I choose, nothing to win and nothing to lose. Letting it go like a drifting leaf, finding a moment of sweet relief. No heavy burden to drag around, just planting my feet on the quiet ground. Catching the breath in the silent room, sweeping the past with a heavy broom. Nothing but time in the palm of my hand, drawing a line in the falling sand. Silent room, just breathing slow, drawing a line windows are dark and the doors are closed, going the way that nobody knows. Street lamps flicker in the cold night air, looking around but there's nobody there. Footsteps echo off the brick and stone, feeling alive when I walk alone. No traffic noise, just a quiet hum, knowing exactly where I came from. Deep in my chest I can feel the calm. Walking around on the silent street, hearing the sound of my own heartbeat. Windows are dark and the doors are closed, going the way that nobody knows. Signs are pointing, but I ignored the guide, taking a moment to step outside. World moves fast, but I slow it down. On in the night in this sleepy town, silence speaks louder than a crowd of men, writing the story with a heavy pen. Taking my time on the empty road, carrying light on a heavy load. Walking around on the silent street, hearing the sound of my own heartbeat. Windows are dark and the doors are closed, going the way that nobody knows. Silent street, lone heartbeat, walk alone. Resting my hands on the wooden tables, letting go of the signs and labels. Nothing to prove in this quiet place, taking a break from the daily race. Scratches are deep in the heavy oak, listening close as the old man spoke. Dust in the air in the afternoon, not leaving late and not leaving soon. Simple and plain is the way I rest, giving the mind a heavy test, slowing it down to a quiet crawl. Resting my hands on the wooden tables, letting go of the signs and labels. Nothing to prove in this quiet place, taking a break from the daily race. Coffee is bitter and strong and black, taking a minute to just step back. Shadows are growing across the floor, not needing less and not asking more. Solid the wood that was built by hand, taking a moment to understand. Sitting right here while the world spins round, keeping my feet on the quiet ground. Resting my hands on the wooden tables, letting go of the signs and labels. Nothing to prove in this quiet place, taking a break from the daily race. Wooden tables, Walking heavy on the solid ground, looking for a truth that I haven't found. Shadows stretching out across the street, got the rhythm moving in my feet. Sun goes hiding behind the gray, dust on my boots from a long hard day. I don't need a map to know the way, just breathing in the air and I'm okay. No rushing through the turning tide, got nothing left to fold or hide. I stand up tall and face the wind, walking heavy on the solid ground, looking for truth that I haven't found. Shadows stretching out across the street, got the rhythm moving in my feet. Every crack in the pavement tells a tale, moving forward like a steady sail. People passing by with heavy eyes underneath the endless city skies. Taking a moment to clear the mind, leaving the rush and the noise behind. Step by step I build it strong, right exactly where I belong. Walking heavy on the solid ground, looking for truth that I haven't found. Shadows stretching out across the street, got the rhythm moving in my feet. Walking heavy, solid ground, taking my time. Across on the steel bridges, looking right over the sharp bridges. River is rushing and moving fast, building a thing that is meant to last. Iron is cold to the resting hand, connecting the pieces of broken land. Wind blowing hard through the metal frame, not looking back from the way I came. Heavy the step on the solid beam, waking right up from a silent dream. Keeping the balance and holding steady. Walking across on the steel bridges, looking right over the sharp bridges. River is rushing and moving fast, building a thing that is meant to last. Yeah. Rivets and boats, keeping everything tight, walking straight through the dead of night. Water below is a roaring sound, keeping my focus and standing ground. No looking down when the height gets tall, trusting the iron to catch a fall. Step after step till I reach the end, nothing to prove and nothing to bend. Walking across on the steel bridges, looking right over the sharp bridges. River is rushing and moving fast, building a thing that is meant to last. Steel bridges, moving fast. Two shadows walking down an empty hallway. We used to think we'd do this the hard way. Left a half-eaten apple on the wooden table. Guess we were never really strong or stable. Counting every step on the concrete floor as I look at the keyhole of your closed door. Rain is falling down on the rusted metal roof, leaving no signs and leaving no proof. I pull my collar up against the biting wind, thinking about the place where we finally sinned. No map in my hand, no reason to stay, just watching the autumn colors drift away. But the silence is louder than before, and I don't wait for your knock anymore. Now the glass is empty and the liquid is cold, like a bitter story that was already told. I walk away with my hands in my jacket pocket, leaving your old picture in the broken locket. Faded ink upon a wrinkled white page, like a trapped bird staring at an open cage. I don't look back to see what's left behind, just trying to clear the static in my mind. Heavy steps on the dark gray street, listening to the rhythm of my own heartbeat. No regrets and no tears to cry, underneath the heavy unmoving sky, letting it go as the time goes by. Now the glass is empty and the liquid is cold, like a bitter story that was already told. I'll walk away with my hands in my jacket pocket, leaving your old picture in the broken locket. Just walking away into the cold. Walking through the habits of another day, watching all the colors slowly turn to gray. No complaints and no regrets to hold, just another season growing old. Keys are jingling by the wooden door. I don't count the hours anymore. Clock is ticking on the kitchen wall, answering a silent, distant call. Pouring water in a glass of clay, thinking of the things I didn't say. Streets are empty under heavy clouds, moving far away from all the crowds. Everything changes without a single sound, as the world keeps spinning round. Walking through the habits of another day, watching all the colors slowly turn to gray. No complaints and no regrets to hold, just another season growing old. Step by step on the pavement stone, learning how to breathe when I'm alone. The mist is rising from the ground. Walking through the habits of another day, watching all the colors slowly turn to gray. No complaints and no regrets to hold, just another season growing old. Slowly gray. Just a half-empty cup on the window pane. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to gain. Ice is melting down in a quiet stream. Living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, it's washing over every little stain. Clock is ticking loud in the empty hall. Shadows stretching out on the plaster wall. You are fast asleep in the other room. Blanket wrapped around in the midnight gloom. I am awake and staring at my bare feet, listening to the wind on the lonely street. No more messages waiting on the screen, finishing the thoughts of where we've been. Everything is settled for the night. Just a half-empty cup on the window pane. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to gain. Ice is melting down in a quiet stream. Living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, it's washing over every little stain. Moonlight makes a square on the rug below. Everything is moving where it wants to go. I don't need to fix what is already done. Slowly breathing in, slowly breathing out. Close your eyes again, let the worries fade. Thinking of the peaceful promises we made. We don't need to rush to the coming day. Keep the heavy shadows far away. Just a half-empty cup on the window pane. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to gain. Ice is melting down in a quiet stream. Living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, it's washing over every little stain. On the window pane. Half-empty cup. Just a glass of water on the wooden table. Trying to be steady, trying to be able. Ice is melting down in a quiet stream. Living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, it's clearing up on the wooden table. Clock is ticking loud in the empty hall. Shadows stretching out on the plaster wall. You were fast asleep in the other room. Blanket wrapped around in the midnight gloom. I am awake and staring at my bare feet, listening to the wind on the lonely street. No more phone calls waiting on the screen, finishing the thoughts of where we've been. Everything is settled for the night. Just a glass of water on the wooden table. Trying to be steady, trying to be able. Ice is melting down in a quiet stream. Living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, it's clearing up on the wooden table. Moonlight makes a square on the rug below. Everything is moving where it wants to go. I don't need to fix what is already light creeping of the sun. Slowly breathing in, slowly breathing out. Close your eyes again, let the worries fade. Thinking of the peaceful promises we made. We don't need a rush to the coming day. Keep the heavy shadows far away. Just a glass of water on the wooden table. Trying to be steady, trying to be able. Ice is melting down in a quiet stream. Living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, it's clearing up on the wooden table. On the wooden table, ice melts down. Take a sip of the morning, let it slide. No rush to the places we could hide. Just a pale blue Sunday on the floor, and I don't really want for anymore. Yeah, we caught the light, we let it slide. Leaves are shaking on the apple tree. You just stare across the room at me. Sunlight tracing circles on your hand. Nothing that we need to understand. Coffee's getting cold, but that's alright. We've got all the time before the night. Moving through the shadows slow. Everywhere, nowhere else to go. Just the steady rhythm of the day. Take a sip of the morning, let it slide. No rush to the places we could hide. Just a pale blue Sunday on the floor, and I don't really want for anymore. Yeah, we caught the light, we let it slide. Dusty record stacked against the wall, waiting for the afternoon to fall. You don't say a word, I know the look. Turning over pages in a book. Time is ticking, but it doesn't mind. Feet are bare upon the wooden floor, staring at the open kitchen door. We don't need a map to find the way. Living in the middle of today. Take a sip of the morning, let it slide. No rush to the places we could hide. Just a pale blue Sunday on the floor, and I don't really want for anymore. Yeah, we caught the light, we let it slide. Pale blue Sunday on the floor. No rush anymore. Two, three, four. Jacket on the hanger, shoes beside the door. Watching how the sunlight hits the kitchen floor. Nothing in the mailbox, nothing on the screen. Just another shadow on a quiet scene. You don't say a word, I don't ask you why. Time is moving slow underneath the sky. Pages turning slow in your favorite book. Every little corner has a lazy look. Everything is simple when the day is clear. Leaving all my keys upon the wooden table. Trying to stay quiet upon the wooden table. Dust upon the shelf, records in a row, waiting for the summer wind to gently blow. You just drink your coffee, I just watch the wall, waiting for the heavy rain to start to fall. Ticking of the clock on the plaster frame, we forgot the rules of the city game. Let the busy crowd pass the outer street, we just stay right here in this safe retreat. Leaving all my keys upon the wooden table, trying to stay quiet, trying to be able. We don't need to talk about the things we missed, just a cup of water in a morning mist. Yeah, we leave it there upon the wooden table, upon the wooden table. No rush today. Two, two. Keys on the counter, jacket on the chair, looking at the way the wind moves your hair. Nothing in the kitchen, nothing on the stove, just a little box full of faded clothes. You don't say a word, I don't ask you why. Time is moving slow underneath the sky. Shadows leaning long on the timber floor, no one's knocking hard on the heavy door. Everything is simple when we let it go. Spinning like a cold coffee carousel around, watching how the heavy rain hits the ground. We don't need to chase what is already gone, just sitting on the porch until the quiet sun. Yeah, we let it spin, keeping both feet bound. Dust upon the shelf, books in a row, waiting for the northern wind to blow. You just turn a page, I just watch the clock, listening to the distant harbor dock. No more heavy bags left for us to hold. Ticking of the watch on your slender wrist, everything we wanted that we somehow missed. Let the whole town rush in the crowded street, we just stay right here in this safe retreat. Spinning like a cold coffee carousel around, watching how the heavy rain hits the ground. We don't need to chase what is already gone, just sitting on the porch until the quiet sun. Yeah, we let it spin, keeping both feet bound. Cold coffee carousel, spinning slow, no rush, let it go. Collar pulled up high from the autumn breeze, walking past the row of the fading trees. Paper cup of tea warming up my palm. Everything around us is completely calm. You don't look at me, staring at your shoes. Nothing left for both of us to win or lose. Gray clouds moving low in the open sky. No more asking questions, no more asking why. Just the steady pavement underneath our stride. Leaning on the iron railings by the park, watching how the day turns into the dark. We don't need a reason for the things we say, just another shadow at the end of day. Yeah, we keep our peace by the quiet park. Bench is damp and old, but we take a seat, listening to the rhythm of the lonely street. Leaves are falling down on your woolen coat like a little message that someone wrote. Time is ticking on, but we move so slow. No more heavy words that we have to speak. Traces of the winter brushing on your cheek. Let the busy crowd pass the iron gate. We can make the whole city stand and wait. Leaning on the iron railings by the park, watching how the day turns into the dark. We don't need a reason for the things we say, just another shadow at the end of day. Yeah, we keep our peace by the quiet park. By the iron railings, day turns into dark. Pouring black coffee in a heavy ceramic mug, pulling my feet across the old wool rug. The clock on the wall is ticking too slow, to the quiet corners where we used to go. Shadows are stretching long across the floor. I don't expect to see you here anymore. Worn out leather shoes on the wet pavement, wondering where all of our good days went. A stack of old books sitting on the shelf. I've been spending too much time with myself. No words left to whisper, no lines to write, just watching the gray sky turning into night. The air gets heavy as the temperature drops, and the distant sound of the traffic stops. Now the window is covered in a thick white mist, like a long checklist that was never kissed. I keep my eyes straight, staring at the ground, moving through the city without a single sound. Cold water dripping from the rusty kitchen tap, trying to find my position on a ruined map. I don't hold on to the things that can't stay, just letting the memories slowly decay. Step after step in the foggy cold air, finding the ghost of your smile on the chair. Maybe it's time to close up the book and forget about the vision that you took. Let it all slide away into the dark. Now the window is covered in a thick white mist, like a long checklist that was never kissed. I keep my eyes straight, staring at the ground, moving through the city without a single sound. Without a sound. keys are jingling inside my heavy coat pocket. Looking at the dark sky, no star or rocket. The calendar is still stuck on last December. There are so many things I don't care to remember. Just a blank space where your mirror used to hang. Echoes of the loud words that we brutally sang. Sitting on a wooden crate staring at the wall, waiting for the autumn leaves to finally fall. The tea is getting bitter but I take a sip, watching the cold water from the ceiling drip. No questions to ask, no answers to find, leaving all the heavy baggage far behind. The world keeps turning in its own routine, moving past the places where we had been. Now there's nothing but dust on the empty shelf, and I am learning how to live with myself, holding my breath as I walk across the line. Everything is fading in its own design. Worn out tires humming on the gravel road, trying to unload this unnecessary load. I don't feel the winter, I don't feel the pain, just watching the gray clouds full of heavy rain. Footsteps echo through the cobblestone lane, nothing to lose and nothing to gain, just a quiet ending to a very long day. I don't need the words that you wanted to say. Let it all dissolve into the open air. There's nothing but dust on the empty shelf, and I am learning how to live with myself, holding my breath as I walk across the line. Everything is fading in its own design. On the empty shelf, fading out. Walking very slow on the gravel road, leaving all the weight of a heavy load. You don't take my hand, but I feel the breeze moving through the spaces of the autumn trees. Yeah, we keep our pace on the gravel road. Collar pulled up high from the chilly wind, tracing all the steps where the days begin. Paper bag of chestnuts warming up my coat, staring at the lines that a stranger wrote. You are matching steps, looking at your shoes. Nothing left for both of us to gain or lose. Gray clouds moving low in the open sky. No more asking questions, no more asking why. Just the steady pavement underneath our stride. Walking very slow on the gravel road, leaving all the weight of a heavy load. You don't take my hand, but I feel the breeze moving through the spaces of the autumn trees. Yeah, we keep our pace on the gravel road. Bench is damp and cold, but we take a seat, listening to the rhythm of the lonely street. Leaves are falling down on your woolen coat like a little message on a paper boat. No more heavy words that we have to speak, traces of the winter brushing on your cheek. Let the busy crowd pass the iron gate, we can make the whole city stand and wait. Walking very slow on the gravel road, leaving all the weight of a heavy load. You don't take my hand, but I feel the breeze moving through the spaces of the autumn trees. Yeah, we keep keep our pace on the gravel road. On the gravel road, autumn leaves fall down. Copper leaves are shaking on the gravel road, walking with a light and a heavy load. You don't take my hand, but I feel the breeze moving through the spaces of the autumn trees. Yeah, we keep our pace on the gravel road. Collar pulled up high from the biting wind, tracing all the steps where the day begins. Paper bag of chestnuts warming up my coat, writing down a line from a hidden note. You are matching steps, looking at your shoes. Nothing left for us to gain or lose. Gray clouds floating high above the park, getting closer to the early dark, slowing down our shadows on the stone. Copper leaves are shaking on the gravel road, walking with a light and a heavy load. You don't take my hand, but I feel the breeze moving through the spaces of the autumn trees. Yeah, we keep our pace on the gravel road. Bench is damp and cold, but we sit a while. Iron railings rusted in an old school style, blowing out the steam from a paper cup. Watching how the crows are all lining up. No one talks about where we go from here. Leaves are falling down on your woolly scarf. We don't need to cry, we don't need to laugh. Just the steady sound of the passing cars underneath the sky with the hidden stars. Copper leaves are shaking on the gravel road, walking with a light and a heavy load. You don't take my hand, but I feel the breeze moving through the spaces of the autumn trees. Yeah, we keep our pace on the gravel road. On the gravel road, copper leaves fall down. Clock is ticking loud in the empty hall, shadows stretching out on the plaster wall. You are fast asleep in the other room, blanket wrapped around in the midnight gloom. I am awake and staring at my bare feet, listening to the wind on the lonely street. No more messages waiting on the screen, finishing the thoughts of where we've been. Everything is settled for the night. Just a glass of rain on the window pane. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to gain. Ice is melting down in a quiet stream, living in the middle of a heavy dream. stain. Moonlight makes a square on the rug below. Everything is moving where it wants to go. I don't need to fix what is already done. Waiting for the quiet creeping of the sun. Slowly breathing in, slowly breathing out. Close your eyes again, let the worries fade. Thinking of the peaceful promises we made. We don't need a rush to the coming day. Keep the heavy shadows far away. Just a glass of rain on the window pane. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to gain. Ice is melting down in a quiet stream. Living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, it's washing over every little stain. On the window pane, glass of rain. Staring at the waves, they wash away the time. You left a shadow in this heart of mine. The salt is heavy and the air is cold. A bittersweet story that is left untold. Footsteps on the sand, it's getting late. I try to forget, but it's hard to hate. Just a pocket full of loose change and dust. Walking down the line of broken trust. The shoreline stretches where the gray sky bends. This is the place where the map just ends. No signs ahead, no reason to stay. Just watching the daylight slipping away. But I can still trace the outline of your face in this quiet, empty space. Staring at the waves, they wash away the time. You left a shadow in this heart of mine. The salt is heavy and the air is cold. A bittersweet story that is left untold. Turning around, there is nothing to see. Just the cold wind blowing right back at me. Letting go of the things I couldn't keep. Wash away the time. You left a shadow in this heart of mine. The salt is heavy and the air is cold. A bittersweet story that is left untold. Just the coast fading out. knapsack. No one's on the street to look into my eyes. Everything is hidden under heavy skies. Step by step I'm moving far away from the little place where we used to stay. Let the river flow to the lonely sea. There is no more lock for this rusty key. Turning back the pages of a dusty book, leaving all the pieces that you finally took. Smoke is rising slowly from a chimney pipe, waiting for the bitter grapes to turn to ripe. I don't look behind me as I cross the line. Everything is changing in its own design. Footsteps echo in the empty lane. I don't feel the anger, I don't feel the pain. Just a quiet end to a long, long day. Let the river flow to the lonely sea. There is no more lock for this rusty key. Turning back the pages of a dusty book, leaving all the pieces that you finally took. No lock, just a rusty key. Pouring cold water in a glass of clay, thinking of the words that I forgot to say. The afternoon is moving in a lazy crawl, shadow stretching long across the bedroom wall. Just a heavy coat hanging on the rack, knowing that the winter's never coming back. The sudden wind blows through the open space, leaving not a trace of your hidden face. Now the light turns pale in the quiet room, like a lonely flower that will never bloom. Hold my hands inside my pockets tight, walking through the shadows of the falling night. Keys are jingling in my shaking hand. Nothing goes the way that we originally planned. Staring at the ceiling where the paint is old. Every little corner feels a bit too cold. Close my eyes to hear the autumn breeze rustling softly through the shaking trees. Letting go of what I used to hold. Now the light turns pale in the quiet room, like a lonely flower that will never bloom. Hold my hands inside my pockets tight, walking through the shadows of the fallen night. Letting go in the pale light. Step inside the room, let the keys just drop. Watching how the dust swings and doesn't stop. We can waste a Tuesday or a year or two, staring at the ceiling with nothing to do. Yeah, we let it slide, let the keys just drop. Sunlight cuts a line right across the bed, thinking about the things that you never said. Sipping vintage tea from a chipped gray cup. No one's looking down, no one's looking up. Just a lazy shadow on the corner wall, waiting for the heavy rain to fall. Time is running thin, but we don't care. Traces of your perfume in the air. Nothing left to figure out today. Step inside the room, let the keys just drop. Watching how the dust swings and doesn't stop. We can waste a Tuesday or a year or two, staring at the ceiling with nothing to do. Yeah, we let it slide, let the keys just drop. Socks upon the floor, papers in a pile. You look out the window with a hidden smile. Shoes are pushed aside, heavy coats are down, far away from all the noises of the town. Every little second feels so slow. Feet are getting cold on the wooden frame. We forgot to care about the winter game. Let the world spin outside the heavy gate. We can make the whole city wait. Step inside the room, let the keys just drop. Watching how the dust swings and doesn't stop. We can waste a Tuesday or a year or two, staring at the ceiling with nothing to do. Yeah, we let it slide, let the keys just drop. Let the keys just drop in this quiet room. Jacket hanging heavy on a rusty hanger wall, watching how the cold rain begins to slowly fall. Keys are on the counter, shoes beside the wooden step, thinking about the promises that neither of us kept. Nothing in the kitchen, nothing on the metal tray, just another conversation slips and fades away. You don't say a word to me, I don't ask you why. Time is running heavy now underneath the gray sky, sitting with a half-filled glass of bitter winter wine. Pages turning slow inside your favorite book. Every little corner has a lazy, quiet look. Heavy steps are walking on the concrete floor outside. Nowhere left for us to go, and nowhere left to hide. Just the steady rhythm of the rain that falls today. Staring at the shadow of the rusty hanger wall. We don't need to push or try to make each other fall. Just steady breathing in this empty wooden space, watching how the darkness settles on your quiet face. Yeah, we leave it hanging on the rusty hanger wall. Dust upon the mirror, pictures in a broken row, waiting for the chilly northern wind to start to blow. You just close your eyes, I just stare across the room. No more chasing visions in the lazy afternoon. Everything is settled with the stories we have told. Ticking of the old watch upon your slender wrist. Everything we wanted that we somehow missed. Let the busy world go spin outside the heavy iron gate. We can make the whole town stand around and wait. No more rush to find out what is coming next for us. Staring at the shadow of the rusty hanger wall. We don't need to push or try to make each other fall. Just steady breathing in this empty wooden space, watching how the darkness settles on your quiet face. Yeah, we leave it hanging on the rusty hanger wall. On the rusty hanger. No more rush today. Slowly fade away in the quiet room. Two empty glasses on the ceramic tray, finishing the thoughts of another long day. Clock is ticking loud inside the empty hall, shadows stretching out upon the plaster wall. You were fast asleep inside the other room, blanket wrapped around against the midnight gloom. I am still awake and staring at my bare feet, listening to the wind blow down a lonely street. No more messages are waiting on the screen. Everything is settled for the quiet night. We don't need to force the wrong into the right, just a steady breathing of the world outside. With the rising river and the turning tide, keeping all the heavy worries out of sight. Just a ceramic tray under the fading light. No more heavy roads to walk into the night. Ice is melting down inside the quiet stream, living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, we leave it there on the ceramic tray. Yeah. Moonlight makes a square upon the rug below. Everything is moving where it wants to go. I don't need to fix what is already done. Slowly breathing in and waiting for the sun. Heavy wooden frames are holding back the cold. Every little story has been fully told. Close your eyes again and let the worries fade, thinking of the peaceful promises we made. We don't need to rush into the coming day. Keep the heavy shadows very far away. Let the silence settle in the room tonight. Just a ceramic tray under the fading light. No more heavy roads to walk into the night. Ice is melting down inside the quiet stream, living in the middle of a heavy dream. Yeah, we leave it there on the ceramic tray. On the ceramic tray, under the fading light. Ice melts down in the midnight gloom. I'm chasing shadows in the dark alone, walking a path that I have never known. The ticking clock is playing with my mind, leaving the heavy baggage far behind. Smoke is rising from the coffee cup. I close my eyes and never look back up. The walls are closing in on every side. There is no longer any place to hide. I see the reflections on the dusty floor as I slowly walk right through the door. A quiet whisper in the silver air. I look around but there is no one there. The time is ticking away so fast. Nothing we hold is ever gonna last. Just let the river flow into the sea. Set my heavy spirit free. I'm chasing shadows in the dark alone, walking a path that I have never known. The ticking clock is playing with my mind, leaving the heavy baggage far behind. Yeah. The city sleeps beneath the heavy cloud. The silence here is getting way too loud. I trace the lines upon my shaking hand, trying so hard to finally understand. But the illusions fall apart today. Watch all the colors fade into the gray. No more running from the things I fear. Everything is getting crystal clear. I'm chasing shadows in the dark alone. far behind, just chasing shadows until the day grows. Packing up the records that we used to share, leaving out the dust on the old wooden chair, taping up the brown cardboard box on the floor. Guess I won't be seeing your ghost anymore. Every little trinket goes inside the dark, leaving behind nothing but a small faded mark. No more arguments about the petty things, cutting off the weight of all the attached strings, taking down the poster hanging on the wall, standing by myself in the narrow dark hall. It's a strange kind of freedom, but it feels alright, staring out the window at the pale gray light, carrying the heavy load down to the street, moving to a rhythm with my own steady feet. No looking back at the windows above, saying goodbye to a broken down love. Throw it in the back of the rusty old car, driving away from the place where you are. Cardboard box hiding all of the past, finally found a piece that is gonna last. No hard feelings, no words left to say, just heading out on a brand new highway. Just heading out on a brand new highway. The road stretches out under open wide skies, no more heavy curtains cover my eyes. I can breathe the fresh air coming through the vent, knowing every single dollar spent was well spent. A blank map ahead where the future can grow, taking it easy, taking it slow, unloading the baggage I carry too long, singing to myself a forgotten old song. The air is getting lighter with every mile, finding a space where I can finally smile. Throw it in the back of the rusty old car, driving away from the place where you are. Cardboard box hiding all of the past, finally found a piece that is gonna last. No hard feelings, no words left to say, just heading out on a brand new highway. Pack it all up, driving away, new highway. One step at a time, watch me move. Walking down the pavement late at night, heavy shoes reflecting fading light, people rushing by to catch the train. I just stand alone and watch the rain. Every block contains a hidden face, running faster in this endless race, but I keep my rhythm steady slow, nowhere special that I need to go. Shadows stretching on the gray concrete, feel the heavy pulsing of the street, nothing left to prove and less to say, turn around and walk the other way. These are just the stepping stones I find, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. Moving through the city, looking cool, never playing by another's rule. Yeah, I keep my focus on the line. Yeah. No one calls my number on the phone, and I'm perfectly fine being alone, stepping over cracks upon the floor. I don't look for answers anymore. Time is passing, but I feel no way. Let the world just spin round and round. I am standing safely on the ground. Every little move is clean and tight, getting ready for the quiet night. These are just the stepping stones I find, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. Moving through the city, looking cool, never playing by another's rule. Yeah, I keep my focus on the line. On the line, just stepping stones. Peace. Concrete jungle breathing under heavy dark skies, moving through the alleys, avoiding all the eyes. Coat collar up against the biting cold wind, wondering where the outer world actually ends. Just a solitary figure on the wet asphalt. No one here to blame, it is nobody's fault. Windows flashing by like a broken film strip, counting every single block on this lonely trip. Tuned out the noise, got my own steady pace, hiding every feeling from my expressionless face. Nothing left to lose when you're walking alone. Familiar streets that I have never outgrown. Heavy boots keeping up the steady rhythm now. Gotta find a way to make it through somehow. Looking at the world through a distant lens, this is where the nighttime truly begins. Shadow step, walking through the quiet dim zone, chasing down the paths that I have always known. No neon signs, just the dark holding on, waiting for the first pale glimmer of the dawn. Cool head, calm heart, drifting in the space, running from the memory of your embrace. Yeah. Every intersection brings a different choice, but I only listen to my own quiet voice. The city is a giant box of stone and rust, turning every promise into heavy great dust. Keep my hands in my pockets, staring straight ahead, living out the words that we never quite said. Lost in the corners where the wind blows high, underneath the cloud-covered every night sky. I don't need a map, I don't need a hand, just trying to find where I finally stand. Shadow step, walking through the quiet dim zone, chasing down the paths that I have always known. No neon signs, just the dark holding on, waiting for the first pale glimmer of the dawn. Cool head, calm heart, drifting in the space, running from the memory of your embrace. Walking away into the dark, into the dark. The sun is rising up above the hill. The world is moving, but I'm standing still. The heavy baggage drops from my shoulder. I'm growing wiser as I'm getting older. Is fresh against my face. I'm stepping out of that unhappy place. The road ahead is long and completely wide. I have the courage burning deep inside. I see the people walking down the street, a brand new rhythm underneath my feet. No more looking back at what went wrong. I know exactly where I truly belong. Open the windows, let the fresh air in. This is the place where I can start again. The heavy clouds are moving out of sight. Everything is gonna be alright. The sun is rising up above the hill. The world is moving, but I'm standing still. The heavy baggage drops from my I take a breath and take another step, keeping the promises that I have kept. The golden light is shining on my track. There is no reason to be looking back. The hard times made me who I am today. I washed the dirt and all the dust away. A clear sky is waiting for my view. Everything is feeling completely new. The sun is rising up above the hill. The world is moving, but I'm standing still. The heavy baggage drops from my shoulder. I'm growing wiser as I'm getting older. A new horizon in my view, starting over fresh and new. Staring at the ceiling, ticking clock on the wall. Leftover bitter taste, no missed calls. Your keys on the counter, dust settling down. Just another quiet day in this empty town. I take a sip of what you left behind. Traces of your ghost chilling in my mind. Walking past the places where we used to hide. No more heavy chest, no more tears to cry. Sunlight through the blinds, casting long gray lines. Reading through the silence, reading all the signs. It is what it is, yeah, the fire went cold. Just a fading story that we already told. Footsteps fading on the gravel road, dropping down the heavy winter load. Shaking off the dust, looking for the light, even if it takes the whole damn night. Cold coffee on a Tuesday noon. Guess we both checked out a bit too soon. No hard feelings, no regrets to hold. Just a bitter cup turning gray and old. Yeah, we walked away, didn't look back twice. Paying for the freedom at a heavy price. Empty picture frame standing by the door. I don't even miss your shadow on the floor. Time moves slow, but it never really stops. Counting down the seconds as the temperature drops. A clean slate hiding underneath the mess. Less of you means a little bit less stress. Letting go of things I couldn't change. Everything we had now feels so strange. But I am moving on, stepping out the door. I don't wanna rerun this old war. Cold coffee on a Tuesday noon. Guess we both checked out a bit too soon. No hard feelings, no regrets to hold. Just a bitter cup turning gray and old. Yeah, we walked away, didn't look back twice. Paying for the freedom at a heavy price. Just a cold cup. Moving on now, fade out. Pouring out the glass, but it tastes so dry. No more reasons left to sit in here and try. Your keys on the table right next to the book. Leaving without giving me a single last look. The shadows on the wall getting longer and deep. Promises we made are too heavy to keep. Walking down the block where the concrete is cold. Every single story has been already told. I keep my hands deep inside my black coat, reading through the lines of your short little note. It is what it is, yeah, we ran out of time. No more rhythm left in this sweet little rhyme. The city moves slow underneath the gray sky. I don't even wanna stop and wonder why. Stepping over cracks on the pavement tonight, looking for a space that is simple and light. Bitter taste of dry wine on my lonely tongue. Guess we both forgot how it felt to be young. No hard feelings lingering inside the air. your own way, and I really don't care. A clean cut break at the end of the line. Yeah, you will be okay, and I will be fine. Empty picture frame, standing alone by the bed, thinking about the words that we never quite said. But the silence is comfortable, silence is clear. Nothing left to hide, nothing left to fear. Moving on now to a different square, breathing in the crisp and the cool night air. Letting go of things that I cannot replace, wiping off the memory of your distant face. I don't need a map, I don't need a guide, taking every single step with a calm stride. Bitter taste to dry wine on my lonely tongue. Guess we both forgot how it felt to be young. No hard feelings lingering inside the air. You go your own way, and I really don't care. A clean cut break at the end of the line. Yeah, you will be okay, and I will be fine. Pour it all out, walking away. It is fine. Pour the blackest coffee till the cup runs o'er. I don't wanna count the days on calendar no more. An old iron key sitting on the wooden shelf, left alone in silence to contemplate myself. The city grid is laid out like an open map, falling very gently right into the trap. No complicated phrases inside of my mind, leaving every single heavy thought behind. The winter chill is biting at my frozen cheek. We don't find the answers that we used to seek. Let the heavy smoke just drift away and fall. Every single promise broken on the wall. Autumn rain, nothing left to lose and nothing left to gain. An old record spinning but the sound is dead. All the heavy books are left completely unread. Footsteps echoing along the empty hall, watching all the leaves begin to fade and fall. Slow down the motion of the ticking clock hand, sinking down much deeper in the shifting sand. No bright colors underneath the heavy cloud, just a quiet whisper that is never loud. Let the heavy smoke just drift away and fall. Every single promise broken on the wall. Keep it cool under the heavy autumn rain. Nothing left to lose and nothing left to gain. Dusty shelf, turn the lock. Coffee's cold on a Tuesday morning. Rain starts falling without a warning. Looking at the space where you used to sit. Funny how I'm getting used to it. Traces of your smile in an old cafe. Memories that used to brighten my day. Now they're just pictures on a dusty screen. A faded color that I've never seen. Walking down the block where we used to talk. Drawing simple lines with a piece of chalk. Now the rain washed it all away. Nothing left for me to say. It's just an echo of the things we knew. A bitter taste of the ghost of you. I'm moving on with a heavy stride, keeping all the secrets secrets deep inside. Yeah, it's time to let it go. Time to let it go. People passing by on the crowded street, listening to the rhythm of my own feet. Your old jacket still hangs by the door, but I don't really wear it anymore. Time heals everything, so they say. Maybe tomorrow will be a little bright. Maybe I will finally sleep tonight. No more holding on to the past. Nothing in this world is meant to last. It's just an echo of the things we knew, a bitter taste of the ghost of you. I'm moving on with a heavy stride, keeping all the secrets deep inside. Yeah, it's time to let it go. Time to let it go. Just an echo. Peace. Shadows stretching long under concrete and stone, walking down the alleyway completely alone. Every single step makes a hollow, deep sound, bouncing off the brick walls and shaking the ground. Collar turned against the bitter bite of the air, looking for a place, but there is nobody there. The town is fast asleep, but my eyes are awake, counting every single little promise you break. Clocks are ticking slow on the edge of the wall, waiting for the autumn leaves to finally fall. Listening to the echo and the footsteps tonight, walking through the shadows where there isn't a light. Just a solitary man with a heart made of grit, learning how to live with every piece of it. Yeah, the sound is lonely, but it keeps me in time, moving up the ladder that I wanted to climb. No more conversation that is empty and hollow. No more heavy paths that I don't wanna follow. The pavement is damp and the mist is so thick, stepping over cracks in the old dirty brick. Keep the voice low, let the rhythm take care, breathing out the smoke into the freezing cold air. Let the echo fade till the silence is clear, nothing left to hide and there is nothing to fear. 1, 2, 3 and 4, keeping up with the stride, burying the last of my remaining pride. Listening to the echoing footsteps tonight, walking through the shadows where there isn't a light. Just a solitary man with a heart made of grit, learning how to live with every piece of it. Yeah, the sound is lonely, but it keeps me in time, moving up the ladder that I wanted to climb. Mist is rising over the concrete wall. Funny how the biggest things can look so small. Your expression blurry in my recent view. Can't recall the exact tone of what was true. Tracing silhouettes against the gray in the sky. No more asking for a reason or a why. a fading shadow in the afternoon. Everything is ending just a bit too soon, but I don't mind the quiet or the view. Getting used to days without the thought of you. Let it drift, let it slip away. Nothing more for me to hold and say. Dust is settling down on the empty shelf. Finally returning to my older self. Clock is ticking, but the sound is so remote. Sailing solo in a small wooden boat. Keep it cool, let the fog roll in. This is where the new stories begin. Out of focus, out of my sight. Turning off the last remaining light. Let it blur, let it go soft. Lifting the heavy burden aloft. Like a fading shadow in the afternoon. Everything is ending just a bit too soon, but I don't mind the quiet or the view. Getting used to days without the thought of you. Let it drift, let it slip away. Nothing more for me to hold and say. Fading away, shadow is gone, just the quiet. Water drops falling on the concrete floor. I don't wait by the window anymore. My boots are warm, my collar turned up high. Just watching pieces of the gray sky. The street is quiet under the heavy mist. Another town that doesn't quite exist. Walking slowly with my hands in my side. Nothing left to show and nothing to hide. The air is changing, catching the cold wind. This is where the quiet things begin. Staring down at the puddles at my feet. Moving through the rhythm of the empty street. Cold water washing all the dust away. Nothing left for me to say. Coffee stains on the paper cup I hold. The wind is sharp, the story's getting old. No messages waiting on my phone screen. Just standing in the middle of the scene. Let the heavy water take the weight. We don't need to argue with our fate. Just a single step into the dark, leaving behind every faded mark. Staring down at the puddles at my feet. Moving through the rhythm of the empty street. Cold water washing all the dust away. Nothing left for me to say. Rain stops, walking on. Sitting in the corner of this hollow space, looking at the dust upon your vacant place. No keys are on the counter, no coats upon the chair. Only heavy silence hanging in the air. Windows looking out into the brick courtyard. Trying not to think about why living is so hard. I just keep my posture looking straight ahead, remembering the lines that we both had said. The shadows getting longer on the wooden floor. We don't need to answer to the past anymore. Catching only glimpses of a distant state. We don't need to hurry, we just contemplate. Chic demeanor under this heavy wool coat. Every word we whisper is a hidden note. The concrete blocks are cold against my tired back. Everything we wanted falling off the track. No need to rush into the open iron door. We have seen this ending so many times before. Keep it steady while the wheels begin to turn. Nothing left to lose and nothing left to burn. Just a quiet whisper in the open space. Never looking back for your warm embrace. Catching only glimpses of a distant state. We don't need to hurry, we just contemplate. Chic demeanor under this heavy wool coat. Every word we whisper is a hidden note. Empty room, fade to gray. Step by step, the concrete holds my weight. Another shadow playing with my fate. Hands in pockets, collar turned up high. No need to look up at the heavy sky. Street lights flickering a faded gold. A million stories left untold. I walk the line between the wrong and right. Just another body in the quiet night. The rhythm changes but the pace is slow. We catch the current where the cold winds blow. Moving through the spaces left behind, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. Cool water flowing through my veins. No one is calling, no one complains. Coffee cup is turning cold and gray. The remaining smoke begins to fade away. Clock is ticking but the time is numb, waiting for the morning sun to come. Let the baseline drive the dark away. Nothing left for me to say, just the movement of the sliding shoe. Nothing old and nothing new. Moving through the spaces left behind, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. Cool water flowing through my veins. No one is calling, no one complains. Just walking on. Silence try. Tracing lines along the dusty brick wall, Waiting for the autumn leaves to fall. No bags are packed, no tickets in my hand. Just standing on this patch of sand. The city breathes a heavy, tired breath. A long corridor from south to west. I keep my pace, no reason to go fast. Letting go of everything that passed. The horizon shifts into a lighter shade. Watch the heavy expectations fade. We chase the shadows till the night is done. Never looking for the morning sun. A heavy coat against the bitter cold. Stories that will never be retold. The concrete blocks are staring back at me. There's nothing special left for us to see. Just empty benches in the open park, moving quietly before the dark. Keep it steady while the tires spin. This is where the open roads begin. No looking back at what we left behind. Clear thoughts inside a tired mind. We chase the shadows till the night is done. Never looking for the morning sun. A heavy coat against the bitter cold. Stories that will never be retold. Pale view, fade away. Pale view, fade away. An old iron key inside my denim coat. The remaining lines of a forgotten note. The wooden floorboards creak with every pace. A quiet shadow in an empty space. The city grid is silent, locked in tight. We turned off every single remaining light. No complicated phrases on my tongue. Just memories from when the world was young. The long shadows stretch across the hall. We don't wait for anyone to call. Let the heavy smoke just drift away. Nothing left to argue or to say. A cold comfort in the winter breeze. Finding peace among the naked trees. The clock is ticking but the hands are slow. There's nowhere left for you and me to go. An empty glass upon the wooden table. Standing tall as long as I am able. Slow down the motion of the sliding feet. Walking past the corners of the street. No bright colors underneath the cloud. Just a whisper that is never loud. Let the heavy smoke just drift away. Nothing left to argue or to say. A cold comfort in the winter breeze. Finding peace among the naked trees. rusty key. Turn the lock. Jacket zipped up, hanging on my shoulder tight. Walking past the corners of the lonely night. Concrete pathways under my worn out shoes. Nothing left to gain and nothing left to lose. Keep the rhythm matching with the steady stride. Buried all the secrets that I used to hide. Yellow beams casting down on the ground. Moving forward without making a sound. Air is chilly but the mind is clear. Leaving all the heavy weight right here. Following the streetlights row by row. Nowhere to hurry, taking it slow. Stepping out of the lines you made. Watching the old memories finally fade. Under the glow of the quiet block. Just listening to my own boots rock. Hands in pockets, eyes on the straight long lane. No more trying to explain the subtle pain. Signboards flashing in a quiet routine. Living inside a monochromatic scene. Keep it cool, that's the way I survive. Feeling like I am finally alive. No more answers that I need to find. Leaving the heavy baggage behind. Step by step the city goes dim. Singing a brand new silent hymn. Following the streetlights row by row. Nowhere to hurry, taking it slow. Stepping out of the lines you made. Watching the old memories finally fade. Under the glow of the quiet block. Just listening to my own boots rock. Row by row. Taking it slow. Keys in hand, time to hit the road. Yeah, engine starting with a quiet purr. Everything around becomes a blur. Driving past the heavy iron gates, leaving all the duties in the weights. Open highway stretching out so wide. Feel the sudden shift deep down inside. No map needed on this empty track. And I'm never ever looking back. Cool aid and right against my face. Moving through this wide and open space. All the heavy worries start to fade. Living in the moment that I made. Staring at the tarmac line ahead. Following the paths where I am led. No more fences keeping me confined. Leaving all the pressure far behind. Yeah, I'm chasing down the setting sun. Radio is off, I like the sound of the tires rolling on the ground. Trees are passing by like ghosts of green. Purest freedom that I've ever seen. Every mile is washing away the pain. I don't need a destination now. I will make it through the day somehow. Just the rhythm of the open road. Lightening my heavy ancient load. Staring at the tarmac line ahead. Following the paths where I am led. No more fences keeping me confined. Leaving all the pressure far behind. Yeah, I'm chasing down the setting sun. Setting sun. Just driving on out. came around the corner, no signal, no light. I had my hands full and you still picked the fight. Not the words, just the time and the angle, the weight. I've been around this block, I recognize bait. I don't flinch, I just file it away. Every move you make, I'll remember someday. Blind corner, you think I won't see, but I've been watching longer than you've been watching me. Blind corner, wrong place to hide. I already know what's waiting on the other side. You called it an accident, blame the road, like you didn't know the turn and the weight you owed. I've been that driver, I made that call. I know the difference between a slip and a fall. Don't flinch, I just file it away. Every move you make, I'll remember someday. Blind corner, you think I won't see, but I've been watching longer than you've been watching me. Blind corner, wrong place to hide. I already know what's waiting on the other side. Not angry, just clear. Not loud, just here. You walked in knowing I was already aware. Blind corner. Wide open now. Blind corner. I see it all. You walk in like nothing changed at all. Same jacket, same half smile, same wall. I pour the glass and keep my eyes low. Some things I know, but never show. The room is loud, but I stay right here, reading your face through the atmosphere. Still water runs cold under the surface. You say you're fine and I take it at face value. Still water, still mine. Holding the line I drew a long time ago. Still water, don't ripple, don't flow. You leave your keys on the counter again. Old habit or a signal, I can't tell when. I let it sit, I let the hour pass. Some things break cleaner through the glass. Still water runs cold under the surface. You say you're fine and I take it at face value. Still water, still mine. Holding the line I drew a long time ago. Still water, don't ripple, don't flow. Still here, still yours, still nothing at all. 3 days of silence, sitting on the shelf. You said you needed time to find yourself. I filled the hours with ordinary things, but ordinary stings. 1 degree off and everything shifts. I keep my hands still, but something drifts. Fault lines running under where we stand. I see the cracks, but won't pull back my hand. Fault lines, your side and mine. We both pretend the ground is holding fine. Fault lines, fault lines. You text at midnight like it cost you nothing. The punctuation shifts when you are bluffing. I know your tell's better than you know, but I let it go. I let it go. 1 degree off and everything shifts. I keep my hands still, but something drifts. Fault lines running under where we stand. I see the cracks, but won't pull back my hand. Fault lines, your side and mine. We both pretend the ground is holding fine. Fault lines, fault lines. One of us will move first. One of us will move. Heavy boots matching with the concrete floor. Walking down the path to an open door. No turning back to the place I knew. Just another mile in these worn out shoes. Gray walls standing like a quiet guard. Finding my peace when the air gets hard. The mist is rising from the corner street. Feeling the vibration underneath my feet. Steady and slow as the lights go down. Leaving no shadow in this empty town. Count the stepping stones on my way tonight. Washing away the dust from my tired eyes. Keeping my focus on the long black line. Waiting for a better day to arrive. Yeah, these stepping stones take me home. Windows dark on the passing train. Cold air blowing through the window pane. Tasting the salt on the edge of the glass. Watching the heavy traffic roll past. Still I keep moving at my own pace. Count the stepping stones on my way tonight. Washing away the dust from my tired eyes. Keeping my focus on the long black line. Waiting for a better day to arrive. Yeah, these stepping stones take me home. Count the stepping stones on my way tonight. Washing away the dust from my tired eyes. Keeping my focus on the long black line. Waiting for a better day to arrive. Yeah, these stepping stones take me home. Walking slow on the block. Underneath the heavy sky. Just heading home. You left the window open just a crack. You coasted on the chair. I don't move it back. I know the shape of waiting, know it well. Some rooms hold more than they can ever tell. I'm not asking you to stay, just standing in the doorway anyway. Hands like that, don't leave without a trace. I keep the imprint in the empty space. Hands like that were never mine to hold. But some things don't let go when they get cold. The coffee's done, and so is conversation. I read into the silence occupation. You look at me the way you check the clock. That's enough to know when to stop. I'm not asking you to stay, just standing in the doorway anyway. Hands like that don't leave without a trace. I keep the imprint in the empty space. Hands like that were never mine to hold, but some things don't let go when they get cold. Maybe I built this room too wide. Maybe I kept the wrong things inside. Either way, the door is where it is. Either way, I know what this is. Still here, just barely. Hands like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I set the terms before you walked in here. One exit, no luggage, keep the lane clear. You nodded like you understood the deal. Funny how agreements start to peel. I didn't move the boundary, you just leaned closer than the space between us means. Ground rule, stay in your lane. I don't negotiate through the rain. Ground rule, read what I wrote. This is the last thing I put to a vote. Ground rule. Ground rule. You frame it like I built the wall too high, like I'm the one who never said goodbye. I handed you the layout of this place. You chose to rearrange it anyway. I didn't move the boundary, you just leaned closer than the space between us means. Ground rule, stay in your lane. I don't negotiate through the rain. Ground rule, read what I wrote. This is the last thing I put to a vote. Ground rule. Maybe the rule was written more for me, a reminder of the shape I need to be. Either way, the rule still stands as set. No amendments, no room for regret. Ground rule still holds, always did. I used to pack for every kind of storm, kept extra weight to stay inside the norm. Turns out the road gets lighter when you choose to leave behind the things you didn't use. Not running from, just choosing what comes. Carry less, move easy down the line. Not every loss is yours and not every win is mine. Carry less, put down what doesn't fit. I've been holding on too long. This is it. The people who I kept at arm's length stay. The ones I pulled in close just slipped and strayed. No formula, just patterns in the dust. You learn what breaks and what adjusts. Not running from, just choosing what comes. Oh, carry less, move easy down the line. Not every loss is yours and not every win is mine. Carry less, put down doesn't fit. I've been holding on too long. This is it. I traded heavy for the open field. Found out the open field was what I'd feel. Nothing borrowed, nothing left to fake. Just the ground beneath me and the space I take. Carry less, go further. That's enough. I used to write the verdict before the trial. Convicted everyone I met inside the wall. Built a case from nothing, sealed it with my hands. Turns out the jury only follows what I planned. So I threw out the docket, cleared the room. Stopped deciding, everyone's assumed. Light a sentence for the things I used to hold. Not every charge deserves to be that old. Light a sentence, let the case go cold. Some things are done before the story's told. Move on. Yeah. The ones I kept at arm's length stayed in line. The ones I pulled inside just redefined. No system works if you designed it wrong. You fixed the code or you just carried on. So I threw out the docket, cleared the room. Stopped deciding, everyone's assumed. Light a sentence for the things I used to hold. Not every charge deserves to be that old. Light a sentence, let the case go cold. Some things are done before the story's told. Move on. Maybe I was judged before I was a witness. Maybe the sentence only served my business. Either way, the gavel's down for good. Lighter now and moving like I should. Lighter sentence. Case dismissed. Walk out free. Staring out the window of the midnight ride, leaving all the heavy weight inside. Wheels are turning on the empty street, feeling the vibration underneath my feet. Ticket stub crumpled in my tight right hand, heading to a place I didn't plan. The engine hums a low and steady song. The rows of yellow seats are getting long. Count the stops under the dimming light, moving further into the deep night. Take me across the town tonight, away from where the shadows always stay. I don't need a map, I don't need a sign. Just let the heavy wheels roll away. Yeah, take me across the town tonight. Passing blocks of old brick and stone. Everyone on board is sitting alone, breathing on the glass to clear the view, thinking about the things I used to do. The driver never says a single word. Take me across the town tonight, away from where the shadows always stay. I don't need a map, I don't need a sign. Just let the heavy wheels roll away. Yeah, take me across the town cold and clear, stepping off now. Pouring water in an empty tumbler, sitting by the open window pane. Funny how the world looks different when you're looking through the falling rain. Every corner has a faded memory, nothing left to lose and less to gain. Every tick of the clock on the counter rebounds in the silence of the room. But I kinda like the heavy shadow brushing off the remnants of the gloom. Let it sink into the deeper river, let it wash away the bitter taste. We were holding on to something broken, throwing all our precious years to waste. Now the glass is clear and standing tall, I can finally face it all. Tracing circles on the wooden table, time is ticking but I'm standing still. No more waiting for a sudden answer, no more climbing up a lonely hill. Just a quiet kind of understanding, knowing that I have a space to fill. Let it sink into the deeper river, let it wash away the bitter taste. We were holding on to something broken, throwing all our precious years to waste. Now the glass is clear and standing tall, I can finally face it all. Clear and cold, the story is told. No more tears to hold in the deep river. Walking down the quiet pavement, watching shadows stretch and fade away. No specific place to head for, just the rhythm of a passing day. Cold hands in my leather jacket, thinking of the things you used to say. But the wind blows a little bit lighter, and the weight on my shoulders is gone. I don't need to look back anymore, moving forward as the time rolls on. We were running through the open spaces, leaving all the heavy thoughts behind. Now I'm drifting in a brand new river, chasing what I never thought I'd find. Cool and steady as the water flows, that's just how the story goes. Stop to grab a cup of coffee, steam is rising in the chilly air. People rushing to their stations, I'm the only one who doesn't care. Sipping slowly till the cup is empty, finding peace inside the crowded square. We were the story goes. Drifting away now, just letting it go. The city is quiet and the movement is slow. Traffic lights are turning into amber. Cars are moving in a lazy row. I am stepping off the crowded sidewalk, taking everything so nice and slow. Got no reason to be rushing anywhere, watching how the city starts to glow. There's a breeze coming from the harbor, chilling down the collar of my shirt. And it feels so good to be a stranger, leaving all the old and heavy hurt. Everything is moving in slow motion. Every face is fading into gray. I am floating on a different ocean, washing all the clutter of the day. Let the time just spin around the room. I'll be fine inside this quiet bloom. Looking up at the monolithic buildings, reaching out into the dusky sky. Birds are heading for their secret shelter as the heavy clouds go rolling by. Suddenly the world is full of wonder, and I don't even have to try. Everything is moving in slow motion. Every face is fading into gray. I am floating on a different ocean, washing all the clutter of the day. Let the time just spin around the room. I'll be fine inside this quiet bloom. In slow motion, fading away on a different ocean, where I will stay. Looking out the window of the midnight ride, leaving all the heavy weight inside. Wheels are turning on the empty lane, staring at the drops on the dirty pane. Ticket stub crumpled in my right hand, heading to a place I don't understand. The engine hums a low and steady sound. The rows of plastic seats are getting round. Count the stops under the dimming light, moving further into the quiet night. See the city lights through the glass tonight, away from where the shadows always stay. I don't need a map, I don't need a sign. Just let the heavy wheels roll away. Yeah, it's all through the glass tonight. Passing blocks of old iron and stone. Everyone on board is sitting alone, breathing on the pain to clear the view, thinking about the things I used to do. The driver never says a single word. See the city lights through the glass tonight, away from where the shadows always stay. I don't need a map, I don't need a sign, just let the heavy wheels roll away. Yeah, it's all through the glass tonight. Glass tonight, away from where the shadows always stay. I don't need a map, I don't need a sign, just let the heavy wheels roll away. Yeah, it's all through the glass tonight. Last stop's coming near, the air is cold and clear. Stepping off now. On tight to a paper cup, black coffee splashing as I look up, steam rising in the chilly air. People walking past without a care, counting every step on the concrete floor, wondering what I am waiting for. The clock is ticking on the brick wall high, sipping the bitter water with a sigh. No place to run, no place to hide away, just trying to get through another day. Crushing this paper cup in my hand, watching the pieces fall into the dark. Nothing is going the way that I planned, looking for a tiny little silver spark. Yeah, I throw the paper cup away. Empty benches lined up in a row, footsteps heavy and the pace is slow. Tasting the dark roast on my tongue, remembering when the night was young. Still I keep moving on my own, crushing this paper cup in my hand, watching the pieces fall into the dark. Nothing is going the way that I planned, looking for a tiny little silver spark. Yeah, I throw the paper cup away. Crushing this paper cup in my hand, watching the pieces fall into the dark. Nothing is going the way that I planned, looking for a tiny little silver spark. Yeah, I throw the paper cup away, drop it in the bin tonight, walking with empty hands into the dark. Adjusting the glass as I take the wheel, trying to forget the way I used to feel. The city lines fading in the square, leaving behind all the heavy care. Engine humming like a distant drum, waiting for the morning light to come. The road is stretching out so wide and long, listening to the tires sing a quiet song. No maps required on this empty track, just driving straight and never looking back. Everything shrinks in the rearview mirror, the shadows and the ghost of yesterday. The blurry lines are getting much clearer as the old tires roll further away. Yeah, it's all in the rear view tonight. Passing the signs that I used to know, the yellow lights blinking down below. A cold breeze rushing through the open space, wiping the shadow right off my face. I am just moving at my own speed. Everything shrinks in the rearview mirror, the shadows and the ghosts of yesterday. The blurry lines are getting much clearer as the old tires roll further away. Yeah, it's all in the rear view tonight. Everything shrinks in the rear view mirror, the shadows and the ghosts of yesterday. The blurry lines are getting much clearer as the old tires roll further away. Yeah, it's all in the rear view tonight. Fading in the distance now. Roll away, roll away. To the clear. Iron railings covered in the winter rust, every memory turning into simple dust. A dynamic step on the crooked line, trying to find a little peace of mind. Clock is ticking but it feels so late, chasing something at the heavy gate. The city breathes a heavy, heavy sigh, shadows stretching underneath the sky. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide away, just looking for a better kind of day. We are just building on the broken ground, listening to the heavy city sound. Every brick is worn, every wall is high, but we still look up to the open sky. Yeah, we build it up on the broken ground. Cold wind brushing through my messy hair, people rushing by without a single care, tasting the salt on the edge of my lips, slipping through my frozen fingertips. Still I stand where the concrete grows. We are just building on the broken ground, listening to the heavy city sound. Every brick is worn, every wall is high, but we still look up to the open sky. Yeah, we build it up on the broken ground. Rust and dust on the floor, I don't look back no more. Turn into dust. Step out the door with my hands in pockets. Cold air hitting like an old-time rocket. Street lights blinking on the asphalt floor. I don't really wanna look back no more. Heavy boots dragging on the sidewalk stone. Just another shadow walking all alone. The fog is settling down so low. Everything moving in a steady slow motion. Catching my breath in the misty air. Nobody's watching, nobody's there, but I got my old raincoat on tonight. Keep me safe from the biting wind. Walking through the quiet blocks of gray, waiting for the sun to start again. Yeah, my old raincoat keeps it all away. Windows closed on the passing cars. No stars above us, just iron bars. Coffee cup getting cold in my hand. Things didn't go the way that I planned, but the rhythm of my steps keeps the time. But I got my old raincoat on tonight. Keep me safe from the biting wind. Walking through the quiet blocks of gray, waiting for the sun to start again. Yeah, my old raincoat keeps it all away. Just the rain on the fabric now. Walking slow, stepping down. Keep it away. I stopped checking if you come around. Left the porch light off without a sound. Some debts you settle, not with words, just by walking out the door unhurt. Nothing left to prove to the dark, just the space where you used to park. Oh, open tab, I'm closing out tonight. No more running the same bill twice. Open tab, what we owed is done. Count the cost and step into the sun. I'm done. The city moves and so do I this time. No backward glance at any finish line. Lighter now, the weight was mostly mine. That's a fact, I'll sit with this just fine. Open tab, I'm closing out tonight. No more running the same bill twice. Open tab, what we owed is done. Count the cost and step into the sun. I'm done. Clear, paid in full. Moving on. I showed up dressed for weather that had passed. You laughed and said I always get it last. The sun was out, but I brought all my weight. Right time and wrong state. Everything I said landed wrong, even when I meant it all along. Wrong season, right reason, still off. I keep reading the signals, getting lost. Oh, wrong season, signs I rearranged to fit. Convenience wrapped around a benefit. I told myself the gap would close in time. Turned out that gap was mine. Everything I said landed wrong, even when I meant it all along. Wrong season, right reason, still off. I keep reading the signals, getting lost. Oh, wrong season, I swear I knew the day. Showed up early and somehow still too late. Nah, not blaming you for how I read the map. Not asking you to close the overlap. Just nothing how a person can be sure and be exactly wrong, right to the core. Wrong season, right person, wrong time. Holding on tight to an empty tin can, kicking it light with the back of my hand. Metallic ring in the chilly air. People walking past without a care, counting every step on the brick layout, wondering what this day is all about. The clock is ticking on a heavy wall, sipping the water as the raindrops fall. No place to run, no place to hide away. Just trying to find a better thing to say. Rolling this old tin can on the street, watching the pieces move with my feet. Nothing is going the way that I planned, looking for a spark in this lonely land. Yeah, I leave the old tin can behind. Wooden benches lined up in a row, footsteps heavy and the pace is slow. Tasting the cold coffee on my tongue, remembering when the night was young. Still I keep moving on my own path, rolling this old tin can on the street, watching the pieces move with my feet. Nothing is going the way that I planned, looking for a spark in this lonely land. Yeah, I leave the old tin can behind. Rolling this old tin can on the street, watching the pieces move with my feet. Nothing is going the way that I planned, looking for a spark in this lonely land. Yeah, I leave the old tin can behind. Drop it on the floor tonight, walking with empty hands into the dark. Heavy boots stepping on the frozen ground, No turning back now, looking at this town. The traffic lights changing without a sound. Shadows dancing as I walk around. Keys rattling inside my leather coat. Thinking of the letters that I never wrote. The mist is rising from the sewer grate. Everything is moving at a steady rate. Walking through the quiet blocks alone. Chasing something that I've never known. Staring at the long road ahead of me. Washing away the dust from my tired eyes. Nothing but the black tires rolling slow. Heading to the place where the river dies. Yeah, the cold asphalt takes me home. Windows dark on the passing train. Cold wind blowing right against the pane. Tasting the salt of the heavy air. No one standing on the corner there. Just my own reflection in the glass. Staring at the long road ahead of me. Washing away the dust from my tired eyes. Nothing but the black tires rolling slow. Heading to the place where the river dies. Yeah, the cold asphalt takes me home. At the long road ahead of me. Washing away the dust from my tired eyes. Nothing but the black tires rolling slow. Heading to the place where the river dies. Yeah, the cold asphalt takes me home.